orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Starfield playthrough, where I just want to point out the 3 powers that I got from those temples. One of them being alien reanimation, apparently life gift to the cosmos, resurrection, necromancer if you want to be. And the second one would be solar flare, apparently tap into the power of a sun and release a directed orb of searing hot plasma. Okay, so a bit more attacking type of power. And the other one, yes, was reactive shield, fully defensive. If you want to form a shield, pure cosmic light that we can even reflect any projectiles. So that's interesting. So yeah, I dealt with those quests, and the one, what was it? No sudden moves, Apex Predator as well. I had to go back to the Red Squad HQ, which is not the Red Squad HQ anymore called. Forgot the other name. And now we're on Neon, so can return to Imogen at Regent Tower, and probably gonna focus a bit on Eugene's quest a bit, or maybe do go to Kodos. We'll see. Anyway, we're already here in Neon. Clear my inventory, rearranged and whatnot. So let's just go meet up with Imogen.
This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Oh, now I think about it. I don't think I had Sarah too much with me here on Neon. Okay. Now let's see if we're gonna make a copy of this card, then I just need to bring it back.
I better do this right.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this,
Imogen?
Hey
instead
there.
of exploring
Got
the
that
stars
key
on the
card
bridge
for
of a
me?
spacecraft.
Yep, here's the key card.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Oh, that actually finishes this quest. Okay, cool. Also, I did level up doing those quests, and I did a bit of exploring on Aquila, the planet, and the city. So I think I have both the question marks for the planet and a bit of the fauna and flora, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready for anything.
Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
What's so the Astra Lounge? Okay, sounds exciting.
I thought that might spark interest.
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Ah, that was not a question. Okay, I thought it was a question, so I can ask more. Oh well. So Infinity Ltd and the Quantum Synergy. I don't think I've heard about these companies.
Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Okay, consider it done.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Can you give me a breakdown on their dossiers?
I suppose I can give you a brief rundown.
Exactly.
We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive. It runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and quantum synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality.
Okay, don't worry, I'm used to dealing with people like her.
Good. The more comfortable you can appear in the conversation, the easier it should be for her to buy into what you'll be saying. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are: Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision.
Actually, how is Infinity the cheap version of Ryujin?
Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut cost on quality. You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year.
Uh-huh. And if Infinity is a follower, do they have any original products of their own?
They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grav drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want.
And why does Infinity Ltd lack clear vision?
Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years. Plus, it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I think I've got all that.
Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher. Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends.
I'd love to get some of his thoughts on what constitutes acceptable risk.
It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic. Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that.
How do we know so much about Infinity's profits versus our own?
We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal.
So, okay, corporate espionage. Gotcha. And why are Arthur's talking points trying to steer him toward Ryujin?
Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering.
Okay, I think I have everything I need to know.
Sounds like you're ready then. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation.
True. Okay, yeah, I read the dossier, so I say all the right things. Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
How did you manage to get that?
We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity Ltd slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity Ltd slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take.
I see. And how do I get access?
If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Cool. Sounds like that meeting is going to be chaos.
Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Wait, what if I'm not really into suits?
If you think you can do better, you're welcome to it. I suppose I can even provide you with a small allowance. Just keep in mind, business attire is preferred. Club attire would be second to help blend in.
Yeah, okay, 100 credits. What kind of suits I'm gonna get for 100 credits? Come on. Why do I need to address appropriately then?
Business executives aren't going to take advice from just anyone. Show up looking like an Ebbside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you.
Okay, got it. I'm ready.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Okay, read the dossiers. I'm gonna do that. But what's the wrong with the suit that I have now? Like, seriously. Well, actually, I mean, it looks kind of like shit compared with the one that I have, to be honest. But I do get 10% persuasion chance instead of 5. So, yeah, we're gonna wear it. And then this one probably is gonna get sold. And, okay, let's... Can I read the presentation? No. Let's see, let's start with Arthur Crows. Multiple relationship, non-self-made man. Charismatic and friendly, enjoys talking to people, stickler for facts and details, driven by credits, how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Ooh, that sounds... He could be open to bribery. Talking points. Infinity profits are fabricated, one audit would ruin them. Eugene's profits are 25.7% higher and produce a higher quality products. Okay, Infinity's marketing can compare to Eugene's, but this is the last one. The Eugene Industries provides financial security. So basically, these two last two, the personality and the talking points, go hand in hand. Right, what about Zola? Notable relationship with Dalia Adisa, mother, retired CFO, Inception Technology. Imani Adisa, sister, public relations, Centauri Meals. Personality: narcissist, obsessed with public perception, appreciation for professionalism in manner and appearances, drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new. Quality is key. Strong dislike to be associated with anything less. BTRTD is the cheap version of Eugene, that's talking points. He's a follower, not a leader. Clear, okay. Praise quantum synergy if the opportunity is presented. Okay. There are some stuff that go hand in hand. Okay. Yes, we're ready. And all this is happening here on Neon. One of them is also lounge, right? Where's the other mark? Or do I do this in order? After I do this one, then the other mark appears.
I see you wearing that.
So I'm not seeing... Yeah, I'm not seeing any other press mark. Okay. I'm fine by it.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course. If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Could be. Right. Come on, Sarah. Let's go.
While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Don't worry, I will. Oh, are actually both these guys here? Okay, one I need to take the lift. Gotcha. Sure, let's start with Zola. Zola was... I need to... to praise quantum synergy, quality is key. Drawn towards innovation. Key public perception.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape?
A little of both.
Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full. Especially when there's good downtime.
What do you work for?
Quantum Synergies. I assume you have heard of us.
Of course. Top leader in spacecraft operating systems.
It is nice to see you are familiar with our business.
So... someone sure ought to impress you if you're at the Astral Lounge.
That would be Infinity Ltd.
A deal with Infinity Ltd? That sounds risky.
Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
I believe she was with quality. I mean, yeah, I figured you'd be more into quality.
I beg your pardon. Quantum Synergies is the embodiment of quality.
Ow.
If I had any reason to believe Infinity Ltd was incapable of meeting our standards, we never would have agreed to meet in the first place.
I mean, they clearly lack vision with constant reorganization.
Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and
Exactly.
Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake.
I mean, they're a follower, not a leader when it comes to innovation.
I admit, I am aware of this trend. We are willing to collaborate in hopes of helping Infinity make the leap beyond Ryujin, but there are no guarantees. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
You're welcome. Okay.
Hell yeah!
Wasn't it she with quality? Or maybe it's for the other guy. Let me just... cheap version. Ah, no. Yeah, it was for Arthur. Whoops. Equality, financial security for Arthur.
This is awesome!
Okay, let's meet with Arthur and see how well we do against him. You're right here. Hello.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
You look like quite a businessman yourself.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you?
No, and I hate for anyone to think so.
Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
I mean, if Infinity profits are fabricated, come on, one audit would ruin them.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
I mean, to compare, Rugin's profits are 25.7 higher, quality included.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Maybe. Okay, so that part is done.
I know your type. The freewheel in space. Must be nice.
Wait, it's here? Oh. Do I have the option? There was an option, was it not, to talk with somebody?
Don't you have something better to do?
Huh. I guess not? Please don't start patrolling. There was an optional objective that popped right then and there. It's gonna be like this.
Nicely done.
Find a way into... Ah, okay. So I guess if I didn't lockpick, then would have showed that go talk with the guy or whatnot. Hey, maybe not leave the door open. Despite the fact that, yeah, we kind of lockpicked it, so somebody can still say like, wait, this door was supposed to be closed, like locked and all that. And then you can say like, oh, maybe you forgot, you know. Sometimes it happens when you leave your apartment, your home, and then 5 minutes down the road you're thinking, wait, did I close the door? Did I lock the door and all that?
From me.
And then you come back and see everything's safe. Happened way too many times. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
Another day, another shift.
Yep.
It's still remarkable to me that
Okay, in and out, nobody knows. Nice. One thing that I didn't do actually off screen, and I kind of forgot about it, was hunt for digipics on vendors. So I kind of forgot about that one. Whoops. But we'll be fine. Hopefully.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Yep.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Nope. Piece of cake.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior level ops would start to show their cracks.
Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
That's exceptionally kind of you, Imogen.
Wait, who's Lyndon?
Don't tell me you forgot already. Our financial guru? They're brilliant with numbers.
Also, if you ever want an honest opinion about anything, just ask them. They're honest to a fault, and often give their opinion on something whether you want it or not.
I don't... Is it the guy that I did a side mission for him? I don't know. And are bonuses common?
Only as common as the flawless assignments you pull off. No one wants to clean up a mess. It takes a toll on several departments, which is why we like to promote a clean assignment.
Well, thank you for the bonus then.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
Okay, let's hear what's next on the agenda then.
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain.
Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
Is this like the Kelcorp assignment?
Not quite. When you uploaded that virus onto KeltCorp's network, that was a warning intended to slow down their internal productivity. KeltCorp suffered the effects of that silently, although I guarantee they endured some serious client complaints. This assignment is about making our target look completely negligent in the public eye.
And what did this competitor do to upset Ryujin?
Let's just say we don't tolerate theft or smear campaigns against us. If you want to steal in this industry, you better not get caught. And if you want to tarnish our good name, you better be ready for repercussions.
Okay, I'm ready for details.
Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits.
Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
What is this ARC device?
ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth.
Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction.
So is this some sort of sabotage?
You can call it what you like, but most importantly, it's your next assignment.
Okay, I'll get the job done.
Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here.
Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Maybe. Wait, travel to Hope... Wait, Hope Tech? As in... Hope Town? Yeah. I think that's... the one. Yep, we've already been here. Cool. What was the... Okay, I'll hold that for now. Let's go to Kodos and finish with 3 stars quest. It was Fortuna, okay. I guess we have to set course. I don't have any contraband, hopefully. Not sure. Ah, this is actually...
Annihilate them.
Oh, hi. You have enemies? I guess. Okay, you're out. Exit targeting. That's one down. Then we have 2 more. I mean, if you're just gonna stay there and take it, sure. And they don't exactly have any loot. So it is actually down here. Okay. I guess maybe because we had a encounter. Oh, how convenient. I guess. That's the ship right there. Okay, let's see what I can tonight in terms of scanning. So it has flora, fauna. I'm not gonna do a lot of scanning, just what's out here close by. This might potentially have some fishes as well. Okay, beryllium. 2 out of 8, and the rest we're gonna leave it as it is. This, I thought that was a plant I can scan. Nope. Okay. Confront Marco. Do you really have this kind of music?
You the runner?
Well, one thing's certain. Graziani certainly isn't afraid to flaunt his wealth.
Looks like it. Okay. They seem to be okay if I take this door, and I think I need to take this door anyway.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
I don't know, man. It's classical music, come on. Let's see how much I can explore before my welcome is outstayed. I mean, doesn't sound like I'm stealing. Interesting. Oh, that was a frag grenade. I thought it was a digipick. Yeah, it's fine. A grenade as
the
well.
Red Mile, huh?
Better behave while you're in here.
I mean, you seem to be okay for me taking your stuff. Even go into the security office.
Got my eyes on you.
So either this is gonna end up in a big shootout, or
Ship, huh?
or they don't care that I'm just grabbing the stuff. The crew quarters. They should loop around. Yeah, enter through here. Oh, that's a
My
couple of
word.
turrets.
Some of these pieces on display are incredible. They belong in a museum.
I mean, isn't this kind of a museum? Like a personal museum?
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano. It really puts the soul at ease.
Exactly. See? Somebody who appreciates it. Okay, I don't have any forced cutscenes. So I need to be in the room with him. No. Ooh, okay, this is locked. I guess. I'm not hiding. I'm literally just standing right up. Okay, I think Maybe these ones. And then maybe like that. What else is considered? Okay, so it is just this and then the single one. Okay, then this. Okay. It's like this.
How did you learn to pick? You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know.
I mean, sure, but I thought this was a place I could just explore. Ooh, there's a guard over there, though. This might be the point where they kind of go crazy. That's locked. Okay, that loops around. So I don't think I'm gonna lockpick. I will, though the safe. It's a novice one, so should be easy, hopefully. It's this and then... yeah, okay. Easy peasy. Notice he has some credits. This is not the stairs that I want. And yeah, these doubles back here. Cool. Again, don't need to lockpick it. Ooh, that's locked. I mean, again, it's not exactly... I mean, nobody's watching towards here, right? I'm gonna risk it. Maybe I should have talked with him first. Okay, what do we have here? So it could be this. This and this, hopefully. Okay, I think this and then this. Perfect. Perfect. You're not seeing anything, okay? And again, seems nobody minds that.
Might be something useful here.
Okay, cobalt. Yeah, credits. Nah, this can stay. I'm gonna deactivate turrets. Because there's a turret, or there was some turrets right here. Okay, Sarah, get out, get out, get out, come on. Hey, buddy.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Your organization?
You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
Yeah, I've got some questions about the First.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, the degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
I'm willing to bet this deputy can handle whatever you intend to throw in our path.
And who might you be?
Sarah. Sarah Morgan.
It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard, Sarah. It's clear you are a woman of refinement as well as beauty.
How about we skip the compliments and move things along, shall we?
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads.
You mentioned the Major. Is that who runs the first?
That's right. Major Hull spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Free Star Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
And why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hull served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Star Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
Okay, I want details on the first operations, including who hired you.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy.
Oh, I grasp
You're
it.
on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
No, no deals. Tell me what I want to know, or face the consequences.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Free Star Collective?
I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it to protect innocent people.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
You made a big mistake.
Okay. I guess, that's a no.
Scratch one over here.
Now, hold up. Can I, activate the turrets? Activate. And remove combat. Yep. So let them have a bit of fun with the turrets. And I'm okay on getting the experience from them as well. Okay. Array. Marco's keycard and the slate.
I'm sure they've got something we can use.
Yeah, sure. And I'm assuming I can, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of misses.
Bury you, scout.
Target down.
Ow. Okay. Sarah. Need to find a better position, actually. It's not exactly a better position, but here we go.
For nothing. Nothing.
Okay, come out. I know you want to. Okay, ammunition. Wait. Pause. Somebody's here? No? I guess Sarah found him. Cool. This might be actually the turrets and the cameras. So that means we have the security camera. I thought it was a turret. Hey, that's everyone, right? Yep. Just take out that camera as well. And we're done here. And I need to get back to Aquila, which, funny enough, is right here. Okay. Let's give Alex the next slate.
The Council of Governors meet down here.
And I see maybe he had
You
some
ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus?
some luck with the other slates, or it could be like a cipher.
Hey,
All the hey Helga. If you have all the slates, then
check the upper levels.
maybe there's a cipher that unlocks afterwards. It may be one of those kind of things.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first?
So far, so good.
Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
And wait, now stay in the grass?
Yeah, you know, big nasty four-legged thing with razor-sharp teeth, fast, quiet, deadly. Maybe you'd never heard of them. I mean, it's only the most dangerous predator in basically the universe, so why should you have?
Wait, shouldn't that be the Terramorphs? Okay, never mind. Here's a slate.
Oh, come to daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, Deputy.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Okay, first a fight, first... Okay, go to the meeting room, sit down. So what's this about?
Won't take long.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Oh. Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you.
Yeah, I'll take the blame. I haven't done enough to stop them.
Set those thoughts aside. Right now, I need you to focus. How's your investigation proceeding?
Well, it's going well. Once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
It must be very easy for you to sit back and criticize when we've been doing all of the field work.
I've done my part. Besides, this is Ranger business, so why don't you keep your mouth shut?
Hey.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
I mean, causing friction with the council doesn't help anyone.
Exactly. Dealing with the council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
I mean, the informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger Macmillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
I mean, people out there are suffering. I couldn't let them down.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
What do you know about this mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
Okay, I'll go and check it out.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Oh, I will. Also, be more respectful of my companions, okay, Emma? Don't want any accidents to happen. Right, can I talk with Alex?
I got him. Cracking the code was so easy. It's almost like they wanted someone to.
Right, so nothing extra. Okay,
Good
Marshal.
hunting. Be ready for a fight, Deputy.
Anything else you can tell me about the mech factory?
It's a big facility, mostly beneath the surface. During the war, it was home to maybe 100 technicians working around the clock. They used the planet's geothermal vents to power the smelting of metal for the mechs. That's about all I know. Never was much of a gearhead.
What kind of man was, or is, Paxton?
Smart, proud, and charismatic. A natural leader. Most in the 1st Cavalry would have laid down their lives on his orders without a second thought. But seeing so many of his soldiers die in the Battle of Nira, I think something broke in him that day. It's a sad story, and I sympathize to a point.
War is as much a punishment to the Punisher as to the sufferer. I read that in an old Earth book of quotations. I've never forgotten it.
If the marshal's
Hey, weird
right,
that
you
we swapped
encounter
to our
serious
conversation.
resistance. Be prepared.
Okay, Mom.
If I seem strict,
Okay.
it's because I'm protecting the integrity of the
So no extra conversations. Right, so that means actors. Oh, I already have the system explored. Yes. It's where? Okay, I think it only says travel to Arcturus. And all that. Cool. And it's a small system out here. Could potentially do a quick survey as well. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. And next time, yeah, we're gonna go to Arcturus. Probably I'm gonna start the episode right as we arrive into the system at Arcturus 2. Maybe there's actually some ships or whatnot in the orbit. We need to interact with them. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.